Hey guys, so this is just a quick update on the build log for the Scourge Warlock Hellbringer. Now, I have changed quite a few things since my last build log. I do have the Aboleth set now with a couple of rank 12s. I've finished all of my utility slots, and due to mod 12 I've also had to rebalance my stats, min-maxing. Ignore that, there is currently a bug, there you go. So that is my base crit and base armor pen. And when procced, it does go up to 30k by 50, which I'm quite happy with, to be honest. So basically, I haven't changed that much apart from getting new items, putting a Rubelite Assault Ring in, companions. I do have a Talisman of Adorable Bites now, 2 Brutals in, Bold Ring of the Companion for the double offense, and I got a Ring of the Hunter from mod 12, which gives quite nice critical strike. So that's the only reason I'm using that. And there are the stats. Feel free to pause the video at any point, by the way. So this build is just a pure DPS build. It's mainly for solo play, because I've been doing a lot of solo dungeons, but there's no reason why it can't work in normal dungeons, skirmishes, everything like that. When I was doing ndemo the other day, I was still coming top of the leaderboard against, 15k TRs. There was a 16k GWF, but he slapped me outright. He was like 4 mil above me. So basically this is the build that I'm going for. Mounts really haven't changed at all. Still the same. I did swap one of them out for Wondrous Fortune though, just to get some more refining stones. And that is working excessively well actually, I must admit. Companions, like I said, the exact same, but I probably will be swapping out the Irons of Belial, I think, for maybe the new Raptor companion. I haven't quite decided yet. So boons, basically, I've never gone through boons. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. On a DPS class, you just go for action point gain, critical or power, life steal, just the general. Feats wise, like I said, this is just a solo class, so there's no team buff items on here at all. There's a couple of debuff, but those could be put on anything, to be honest. So we are still going the Fury path, which is the only real way to go for the DPS. I did actually test it. Creeping Death does do, I think it was between 15 and 20% of my damage when I was testing on the dummies. So Creeping Death is definitely the best path to go. So all that we're going for here is more action points so that you can spam your dailies more often. I am using Brood of Hadar because the cast time is really, really quick. The damage is amazing on it, as you can see there. So that's definitely the one you want to go for. For more AoE situations, like say you've got a boss that's got a lot of ads around him, feel free to use Tyrannical Curse. It's also amazing and will definitely spread your DPS across groups. We also have the critical chance. Encounter powers deal more damage. Encounter powers cooldowns reduced, mainly so that we can just spam our Pillar of Power with our single target DPS. You can swap out Hadar's Grasp or Killing Flames for Blades of the Vanquished Armies. It's a lot better for AoE situations if you're surrounded by enemies, and it will proc your lifesteal a lot more than either of those two would. Next we also have the Devastating Critical for your critical severity, and last but not least the Lesser Curse damage, because obviously we will be using All-Consuming Curse, and as I have 100% critical strike, I might as well increase the damage of that, because it will always proc on whatever I attack. So what I've been doing is, as I said, I've been using Killing Flames, Hadar's Grasp, and Pillar of Power. That is my single target loadout. But I do switch to Blades of the Vanquished Armies when I'm in more of a group situation where there's a lot of enemies around me. You will see that in my latest video, the Valindra's Tower solo. Apart from that, we're still using, the same Orcus set, everything's pretty much the same. I did swap out my Bloodstained for the Greater Everfrost purely for the set bonus, because 33% of the time my lifesteal severity is going to be well over 200%, which is really, really nice for those situations where you go in and you need to quickly recover if you get hit by something excessively hard. It's really, really beneficial. Apart from that, I haven't actually changed much with this build. I do have a templock build, which I do plan on bringing probably a separate video to, just to show that off. But currently we are just focusing on this one. So that's my build. Nothing much has really changed. Boons are all the same all the way through. I am making my way on Jungle's Schultz, but it's going to be a couple of weeks. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and thanks for watching.